Because
Hook doesn't go after the children, he goes after Peter Pan, and that's why Peter Pan's a nonce, basically.
Peter Pan's a big up man. Robin Williams. Hello, visuals, and welcome to the Visual Guy Podcast. Speaking of nonsense, hi Chris.
Hi.
It's not always, like, Robin Williams wasn't just Peter Pan.
Yes, he was.
There's more Peter Pans out there than Robin.
Peter Pan is Robin Williams.
Williams.
Do you know what, like, I'm going to bring this up because this is mental. The sound of 1,000 changing tides. Get off, you slavery fucking specimen.
What?
You know how we've gone on lately about the world is proper fucked? Like, I brought it up loads lately.
Our deep adult conversation discussion last week.
Yeah, but no. This isn't really about. This isn't about, like, you know, whys and whatnot. This is more of a
What if?
modern day fucking. I'm gonna say I could be wrong. A feministy thing, right? This is probably the most retarded thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
You are not getting
I don't know how
The
long.
world's. You're basically saying the world's fucked because of people called Karens.
Well, if this is the future, it is.
What's the male alternative to a Karen? What are they called?
Isn't it Gregor or Paul or something? All right, Jesus Christ.
Keith.
Is it Keith?
I don't know.
There is actually one. You are right.
Let's Google this shit.
Somebody's.
I hope it's Keith, 'cause my neighbour's called Keith and he's an absolute cunt.
Well, could be Keith. Greg. I'm sure I've heard Greg somewhere. Greg's.
Male version of a Karen. The male version of a Karen. His name is Ken. Ken or Greg.
There you go.
Hey, I thought I heard Greg.
I
Because
was
somebody
right
bring
with
it up.
a K.
No, I saw you know when you go through Facebook, I don't know how this happens. I've said this to Bean, I've twined about it loads. I'll go through my Facebook page, it'll be UFC highlights, football. Then it'll be some girl doing one of the fucking stupid dances to the fucking TikTok audio she listens to. I'm like, I don't understand how that works, because it's supposed to be suggested.
Yes.
So how do you get from smashing someone's face into that? That's not what I'm getting away. But you know, what's that show in the morning called? This morning, GMT. Good morning, Britain. Wake up, Britain. Hello, Britain.
I don't
Good
know.
evening, Britain.
It's changed its
There's
name.
quite a couple of albums.
It used to be GMTV and then they changed it to something else.
Yeah, the one that
And now it's like Good Morning Britain.
the one that Piers Morgan just walked off or left.
Oh yeah, like Good Morning Britain.
Yeah, so they had a woman on there, typical short hair, fucking looks like a dyke. She might be. I don't know if she's a dyke. Is dyke racist to dykes?
I think so.
Well, South Park say it, so fuck it. She's on there, right? Do you know what she started to suggest that we should do now?
Us, as in men.
People. You should get permission off your baby before you change their nappy because you're going to see them exposed.
What?
She goes, you can't just go up to a child and change their nappy because you'll see their private parts. You should ask for their permission. So what are you supposed to do with a 4-month-old covered in shit? Just sit and go, little Timmy, do you want me to change your nappy?
Whilst it's there screaming at you.
Yeah, and then the presenter put up a good point. She goes, the woman goes, I can't just go up to you and hug you. And she goes, I think it's her name, Suzanne. And she goes, well, I'm an adult. If you come up to me and hug me, I can say yes or no. But a baby can't tell you, change my fucking nappies. So your point's invalid.
He or she starts crying.
Well,
exactly. They start screaming, and the first, like, it's either they're tired, they want fed, or they need an nappy changer.
Yeah.
There's the three things.
So she says you need the permission of the baby before you change nappy.
The permission is the crying.
Yes.
But even if you don't get permission, who's gonna do you? The Karen next door. I saw you change your baby's nappy. Did you ask permission? Let's go to court.
I don't know.
So that's why. No, so I had to bring that up because I knew that Chris would enjoy that point. That's why I saw you roll your eyes. I was like, yeah.
But it wouldn't stand up in court though, like, you know.
Well, I don't know. A lot of your pals in the GBT948 community, they always get a lot of their ways. And I think sometimes it's got to stop now.
Why are you yelling at me like it's my
Just
fault?
because you know a lot of them. So I can talk to you and you can...
Your fault, B. God, down you fat git.
Because, you know, there's stop, get some help.
Talk to Frank.
Yeah, there's a... Hey, leave him alone. I'll change your nappy, pedo nonce.
They're just trying and hoping for everything now, aren't they?
Well, yeah, because
they've asked for a certain thing.
But, like, when they bring up a valid point, because there will be valid points by everybody, it's going to be like, when you come up with shit suggestions, it's kind of hard to take anything you say seriously now.
It's fucking stupid.
It's just rather mental. Imagine the fact that imagine the fact you were uptown now and wherever, and there's some woman just want to change her baby quickly, and she's sat there whilst it's covered in shit, going, "Is it alright to change?" You'd be looking at her thinking, "What the fuck's the matter with you?"
It's like the amount of people that kick off when like women breastfeed in public. Like if it bothers you, don't fucking look. You know.
See, that doesn't bother me. I don't see why fucking people kick off about that. It's just fucking stupid.
That's what I mean. Like nowadays, you see people they cover themselves when they're feeding, so you don't even see anything. It's just so stupid that people kick off.
So imagine if this woman gets away and the future generation is like, "Yes, we will enact this law."
If women get
we'll have a nation full of baby shit.
Women get their way, we're screwed.
Well, it's not just. I wouldn't say just women because it's.
I'm not a fan of anything, so I think that's a stupid reason. You're a child molester because your baby's screaming at you that it wants his nappy changed.
It's like them fucking mongoloids that.
You need to elaborate there. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, them people that like they did it in the UFC or MMA not long ago, where a man changed to a woman and ended up kicking the fuck out of everybody. And you're like,
trans person.
Yeah, they went from being a man to a woman, went to the MMA and started battering all these women.
Yeah, shit like that shouldn't be.
And you're like, well, of course you did, because genetically you're more, like, stronger.
Yeah, you're stronger. You're built different.
It's
stuff like that. Stuff like that, then, yeah, you can't really...
See, it's like this as well. This is what baffled me. So, going off subject, well, technically it's still subject. That guy in RuPaul's Drag Race, so he transitioned from a woman to a man to then dress up as a woman in drag. But then, like, does it make sense?
No.
No, okay. So, girl turns boy, boy becomes drag queen.
Why?
Makes no sense. Whereas, like, people, like RuPaul and that, take on female contestants because they just had one on a British series that I was watching.
Yeah, you told me as well. You don't have to be...
So, women that dress up as men are called, like, drag kings, and men that dress up as women are called drag queens. But then if you want to be a woman that dresses up as a drag queen, it's like a faux queen. You can still do it.
I'm a man dressed as a man. Am I a drag man?
You're a faux man. How dare you?
A faux man.
But yeah, no, like, that was baffling to me. Why would you transition to then dress up as the thing that you transitioned out of?
Yeah, but drags isn't necessarily about the gender, is it? It's about the way of life and the culture and the artistic creativity and stuff. I don't think they're going out. I know because they got the fake tits and all that, so they are being women, obviously. But I think it's more of like a hobby.
Oh.
Well, no, you know what I mean. Like it is.
It's like an expression of themselves.
Yeah. So I'm kind of. I don't really kind of. I'm not really bothered about that. Per se. No, but you're more into that, so you will be a bit more. Here's a fun fact: the Newcastle women are going to play the first ever games at James Park and start next season. First time the Newcastle women ever played at St James Park. Okay. They've always played at a different pitch.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Okay.
So we can go watch the women. I want the women to succeed. Okay. I love that video. Hello. Okay. Why does he say okay?
It's just how he's like.
Yeah. Okay. It's like it's some dude giving him a tour in the jungle. Just, hello. Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Okay.
I like the one of the little kid where his mum's just like, "Good morning," and he goes, "Ah!"
They'll never beat a knife. That's the best one. What have you got there? A knife! That's the best one. Chris doesn't follow all these memes and shit.
No, I don't.
Oh, and the run through, and the little kid's just like, "Daddy?" And he's always like, "Do I look?"
Like, do I look like? And it just ends, doesn't it? Or the one where he gets a spray bottle and he goes, "Shoot me." Yeah, a little spray bottle and this little kid is like, "Shoot me."
The little kid was just like, "Wait a minute.
I like the
Who are you?"
Whoever it is that's doing the Nerf gun shooting, and they put it into slow-mo. So they shoot the little kid. The little kid's running away. They're shooting with Nerf, but the thing is, it goes into slow-mo and it starts playing music.
I've seen a couple of them.
I can get a little Nerf tennis ball launcher for your dog. Speaking of Nerf.
Imagine that in this garden. Boom in their window. Boom in there. They were going, "Why is there fucking tennis balls everywhere?"
Say Colorado. I'm a giraffe.
What's the? Look at all those chickens. When it's a field of what?
feel like geese, isn't it?
Yeah, look at all those chickens.
There's a guy who points to a thing in the park. He's like, I want to be a cowboy, baby, and he's swinging around on it, and being like, I want to be a cow.
Chris is so
Mine
lost.
was a whole different.
I know
Chris,
some of these.
Is that a weed? 420. What you smoking?
911, what's your emergency? He does it in the microwave.
Yeah.
911, what's your emergency?
This is a chip scanner. Oh, that's not gonna beep.
Sorry, Chris, but you feel a bit left out.
Hurricane Katrina or like
Hurricane Tortilla.
That's me.
We should watch him.
Cupboard.
Should watch him. Oh, that's one.
Yeah, it's like a fake bride in a supermarket. This woman comes along and she's like.
Have you not seen any of these?
I think some.
Is that real?
And the one we're doing before, Country Boy, I love you.
I like it. Like, Mom, I spilled lipstick. Lipstick and the Valentino like that.
Oh.
Strange people.
Well, I'm gonna sing Cheryl Lloyd by Cheryl Lloyd.
He took a shit in the toilet and didn't know how to flush. It wasn't me, like it's fucking what it is. Disgusting.
We are getting dumber and dumber.
Yeah, I can kind of tell that.
Go to Del Taco.
Sometimes I think the internet could be the worst thing.
It is.
To humans.
Our future generation are all going to be screwed up. We've had this conversation.
We've done it before though. Like
We've had this
you've
conversation.
sat here before and we've watched like hour-long fails.
Yes, we have.
And it's just like people going, fall over, fall over, and we're like, our brain cells must be just dwindling.
I like the one of the Scottish guy, you know, he walks out in front of the bus and they're like, for fuck's sake, Alan. He just gets hit by a bus.
Yeah. For fuck's sake, Alan.
It's shit like that.
Oh. So yeah, sorry, I just wanted to bring that up with you, mate. I just thought that was an interesting point.
They're all going to be controlled by a Karen.
Well, just don't change your baba nappy.
Fucking Karen.
See, the conspiracy guy at work, I've been turning it on him, right? Obviously, I don't believe in any real conspiracies. I keep saying that we're in a simulation, and he's like, whatever, get a grip. And I'm like, honestly, one day you'll
What
wake
about all
up.
the videos of like glitches in the Matrix?
Oh, they're not glitches.
I know, but what about... Okay.
They're not, B. Come on, no, you've brought it up now, go for it.
What glitches?
So you believe we're in the Matrix?
There was like a video and there was one person and they were just completely frozen still. Like they weren't standing still or anything, like they were in a position that you'd be like, oh, that'd be uncomfortable after a while, but they were just completely froze, didn't even blink nothing, and everyone around them was just getting on with their daily lives, and this one person was just frozen.
They're just mental, they're just spaced out for a sec.
Oh, it was longer than a second.
Well, no, but they spaced out for a bit. It's like that fucking thing that Rowan Atkinson has in that film where he can go along and just freeze. It's actually a medical disease.
People say that hummingbirds are weird. Have you ever seen videos of those in like CCTV footage?
Hummingbirds, are they the ones
because
that...
they flap their wings
so
quickly,
fast.
like their frames per second, it just looks like they're like hovering.
Yeah.
Still. But when they're like...
So do you believe there's glitches in the Matrix?
Like, you ever woke up one morning and been like... Oh.
She's not saying no, this is fucking weirding me out.
Do
You're a fucking
you know
idiot.
think though, like...
Well, so you can't really say yeah or no to anything.
You're a
can
fucking dickhead.
Well, you know, like when you
No.
you do something, you're like, wait, I've already done this before. Like you don't, like you've never done it before at all. But something in your head's like, oh, I've done
You
this
know what
before.
deja vu?
Deja vu.
Yeah.
Deja vu is your left side catch up to the right side of your brain in
Well,
a
your
split
brain's
second.
slow anyways.
That's all it is. So you're when you remember it, you're not remembering it from age and age ago. You're remembering it from a split second ago.
Do that rock paper scissors thing with Chris.
Oh, I know. I would have told him about it. You know, he's probably forgot though. To be fair, but it'll be in his subconscious. Yeah, it only works if you've never heard of it. I don't even know how true it is.
I'm so confused though. Do it.
Right, do we go rock paper scissors? Okay. Right, so just rock paper scissors go.
Right.
Right, okay.
Have I done this with you before?
we have done this, but just maybe because it will be in your subconscious, so I doubt it's going to work because it's like a trick of the brain thing if the brain's never done it before, but you've definitely done it before with me and you. Because I remember in fact, when I first found out, I was like, oh, Chris, look at this new thing. And you actually did it on a podcast fucking ages ago. It wasn't even a podcast, it was the news. Ages ago.
Really?
Yeah.
So,
Fuck, you can't remember shit.
nah.
So we'll just rock, paper, scissors, present.
Okay.
Okay, so rock, paper, what day of the week is it?
Saturday.
Okay. Just go. Rock, paper, scissors, go. Oh, so it doesn't work.
Apparently, if you ask a question before you do your answer,
Most people always go like that. Because they go, what? Oh, you give it paper. But you've done it before, so you'll subconscious will know not to do it.
I should have done that before.
We've done it
Like, when you
before.
think of, if you're going to high five someone, to get the perfect high five and guarantee not miss, look at their elbow.
I like this one. Cabbage.
Ansel being
Cabbage.
Honestly,
I like that.
look at my elbow. Don't miss. I looked at your elbow.
Oh, I didn't even look. Yeah.
Use a straight.
Yeah, you look at someone's elbow, miss, and a high five. Not with your face.
Sorry, what were we on about there?
Callums.
No, so you believe in the Matrix as well, you
I don't
fucking
believe-
I'm not
idiot.
saying I believe in the Matrix. I believe, well, what I believe, but I'm not saying I don't believe in the Matrix. But we never know. We could be in a simulated world.
No, we're
we
not,
could
mate.
be in an ant's farm.
I like your metaphor for it the other day. That's what you're getting at. I love that metaphor, but no, we're not. And unfortunately, life is extremely black and white. Two black and white on me. We just born with every day. There's nothing going on.
Yeah, it's a boring, shitty life.
Yeah, but we add all these little fun little things in just to make it a bit more flavourable.
Exactly, spice it up.
Yeah, so it's fun to talk about, but then when you're out of the conversation, get back to reality. But yeah, I've been telling the boy at work. I was like, "Oh, I believe in the Matrix," and he's like, "Well, you're a fucking idiot," and I'm like, he said last week he owes me money because last week was the end of Boom Week. And something was going to happen. Donald Trump was about to liberate us all and get our tax back from under the Vatican. It never happened, so he owes me money.
No, I remember you saying that.
What was the one that you said that you came out with? And I was just like, what? It makes no sense.
None of them make sense.
None of it makes sense.
Oh yeah, we wrote about it.
The Russians have invaded Ukraine because Ukraine's keeping all the Hollywood A-listed pedos and getting them out of tunnels. So they're invading because they're all secret Nazis. Because it's what Ukraine look because they've got all the bio labs, so they look after all the Nazi celebrities that are pedos. John Cena's one of them. Who did I mention? Chris Evans and all them. Makes no sense.
Is it like Pizzagate or something like that?
Pizzagate's real,
Yeah.
but that had nothing to do with celebrities.
It was like Hillary Clinton and stuff like that.
Yeah, he said there's a video of fucking Hillary Clinton eating a little girl's face to get a nourishment. So I was like, show me the video. He was like, well, I can't. It's like, you're talking fucking wet then, aren't you? The Hillary Clinton, the person, as she was trying to become president, she was like, Pokemon, go to the polls. That's not a fucking very intellectual person. Because Pokemon Go had just come out as she was running for president. So it was a massive craze I was talking about. She's like, Pokemon Go to the polls. There's in the polls to vote. Oh, you fucking bellend.
She got rid of like all the hard drives and stuff on her computer, didn't she?
That's because she was talking to Russians, but everybody's talking to fucking everybody. It's just fuck off.
Oh, everyone else in cahoots with everybody. Until something goes fucking tips up and it's like, nope, nothing to do with me. Even though it's fucking me.
It's fucking mental chicken.
Orients.
Way racist motherfucker.
It was like, what's that interview with Jimmy?
Neutron, Savile, Jimmy
What's his fucking name?
Johnson.
Hilfiger, That's Tommy.
No.
Jimmy Lazenby, Jimmy.
Armstrong.
Where's fucking?
Hey, you coming to my work?
Where's Ace Ventura?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Jim. Where are you
Oh.
from? Jim Carrey.
Oh, where he kicks off and like.
Yeah, and he like comes out with like a little Illuminati symbol. He's like, oh, you know what I'm on about, and everything like that. That's weird.
That's him making fun of it.
Mm-hmm.
They do say all these wealthy celebrities are part of the Illuminati and want to control the world.
There's only one Illuminati.
Jay-Z
Mate.
and
How long have I
Beyonce
told you this,
and
Chris?
all that
There's
stuff.
one Illuminati and we're about to see them soon. It fucking says not a real one. Kanye's a fucking lunatic.
He's a lunatic. He wants to fucking buy the world. How much is the world?
It's the fact
I
that
want to buy it.
he's kicking off with the Pete Davidson because he's going out with his missus, and it's like, yeah, man, you just look like a fucking idiot. His shoes are minging.
Didn't he run for president?
Yeah, he was trying to, but nobody voted.
I seriously think the Rock's going to run.
I wouldn't surprise me if he runs for governor.
Logan Paul says he wants to run in 2030 or whatever it would be. That boy's got my vote.
No.
Not even American.
I could be what I want
Hey,
this
I'm a
day and age.
lesbian. I thought you were American.
That's my reply to you.
Hi, doggy.
Yeet. So yeah, no, the whole this whole talking point was just supposed to be that first line because I thought it was a dumb. You know, the South Park do a great episode, right, where it's all about thingy, the Mormons, the Book of Mormon, and every time they talk about every time they talk about his literature and what he believed in and that, they're singing a song in the background, and you know people go dum 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 for songs, but they're literally going dum 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 because it's all dumb. Why are people listening to this bullshit? So yeah. I mean, yeah, that's all I wanted to bring up. We can probably end it there nice and short. 20 minutes, little weird conspiracy talk about fucking thingies, and let everyone get on with their lives. Unless you got any weird shit you want to bring up quick.
With the Illuminati.
The only actual conspiracies I truly believe in are the really dumb ones, but I don't necessarily believe in them. I just think they would be fun, like Loch Ness and the Bigfoot and that. I just think they would be fun. I used to always.
But things like that, you don't want to reveal the truth. You like people. Well, not you, but people like the mystery of not really knowing, but knowing.
I loved always going on holiday to Inverness, setting up the tent and that, and just being looking at the water, being like, oh, and then running back. I remember vividly doing it every time. Like getting close to the water, and going, oh no, it's a net, and then coming back. Oh, I would just sit there for ages doing it.
No, but it gets people talking though. Conspiracy theories, like that day we went into I wasn't even with you. Me and Izzy went into Mackey's, and this woman she went, "Doors or wheels?" I was like, "What the fuck are you on about?" She was like, "Are there more doors or wheels in the world?" And that topic of conversation went on for so long, and it involved like everyone.
Yeah, it involved fucking everybody was doing it, celebrities and that were talking about
it. That's
it.
what I mean. Like, are there more doors or windows in the world?
That's another point. Sorry to interrupt. To prove that humans are retarded, if that's the shit we're discussing.
No, but in fact, like, it can't physically be proved as to whether there's more doors or wheels in the world. Like, there's no physical way to prove it.
No, there isn't.
Because, like, for every door, like, you've got, like, balls and stuff. Like, in
mechanism. That's not a wheel?
Oh, yeah, that's not wheels. Like, my brother came up with a good one. Polos can technically be wheels. Because if you put a straw between them and move them, it's a wheel.
It's a polo.
But it's a wheel?
No.
Sweet.
You've used its primary function to use it for it as a secondary function. Therefore, it being a secondary function negates the fact the first function was its true form.
It's like, is this a door?
It's a flap.
But is it a door? It's a door that opens and closes. Cupboard door, microwave door, oven door, cupboard door.
I can tell you now that you can probably count 100 doors in here alone. Like how many Lego doors are there in here?
How many wheels? Lego wheels. Cars have wheels.
I remember the subject because it went on for a while.
It's just stupid. I like to talk about real stuff like men with webs and men with claws.
The Illuminati.
Yeah, the real Illuminati.
I found a fun fact out the other day. I found it now. Salvador Dali is the artist.
Carry on.
Yeah.
Also, don't leave us hanging there.
He would avoid paying tabs by doodling on the back of his checks, knowing that they would never be cashed. So technically, he paid for it, but it could never get cashed.
Do you know what the biggest mistake in history of the world is? Some guy went up to, I don't know if it was Stan Lee directly, went up to one of the boys at Marvel and drew a doodle of Venom, said, that'll be a cool character. They went, oh, I'll buy it off you for 100 quid. All right, no worries.
I remember that.
Jesus fucking
Christ.
Christ.
About that.
100 quid. And now look how much he's worth. What the fuck?
It's the same with this guy who threw his PC out 8 years ago. In the tip, he had like $200 of Bitcoin on it, and it's now like 8 million.
See, I don't agree with. Sorry to bring him up again, Logan Paul. He keeps saying about how NFTs are like the way forward. They're amazing. I don't see how people think they're pointless. To me, NFTs and that, and because Bitcoin, there's countries pulling out of doing Bitcoin shit because it's got no real thingy. And NFTs piss me the fuck off. It's like me giving you a real box of Pokemon cards, or me giving you a picture on your phone, and it can only be on your phone. That to me has no real life.
Like cryptocurrencies.
But these NFTs sell for like, he just sold one for $750,000, and I'm thinking it's a screensaver that only you can have.
Yeah.
I just don't understand Bitcoin.
And Bitcoin's just, it will never evaluate. It will only be as. We've had the conversation about money. Our money is real because the tender itself isn't real. It's the equivalent of the gold in the bank. Yeah. So it's just a way to represent the gold.
Bitcoin's a strange thing. I wasn't there personally, but when I was speaking to someone who was in the motor trade, and someone tried to buy a Land Rover with Bitcoin, and they were like, "Well, we don't accept Bitcoin," and they were confused and didn't understand why.
Yeah, but it makes sense because there's nothing to back it up. It's just me writing down, I have 100 grand here, there you go. I've got nothing. That's why I can give you £20 and guarantee it 20 because it's backed up by the gold. If I just write down here's 100 grand, there's nothing to back it up. It's fucking pointless. And it pisses me off when one of my heroes mentions NFTs. I'm like, fuck off the shit. I can have a picture of Charizard or the real life thing in my hand. That's why I don't like reading digital comics. I have and I will if I can't get one, but I wouldn't read digital comics because that's to me is the real deal.
Yeah.
But hey up.
Right,
no, yeah, we'll end our weird little ramble on there because I don't fucking know where we're going and I want to chill out now. But visuals, thank you. I don't know what the fuck that was. Let me know. Do you think you should change your baby's nappy without its permission? keep it on.
Fucking strange one, like. Just change your poor kid's nappy.
Yeah. Bye. Oh, she's frozen the Matrix.
Frozen the Matrix.